Hello, in this video we are going to go over dividing with polynomials, specifically using long division. So we're going to start with remembering how to do long division in the first place. We have 156 divided by 12. So we put 156 under the line and we divide by 12 on the outside. Now, what you're going to ask yourself is, how many times does 12 go into 15? Well, 12 divides 15 one time. So I'm going to put a 1 up top. Now we do 1 times 12 gives you 12, and we put it on the bottom. With long division, we subtract, and we end up with 3. You now bring down the last digit, and you divide again. 36 divided by 12 is 3. 3 times 12 is 36. And you subtract. 36 minus 36 is 0. So we say that 156 divided by 12, your answer is up top, which is 13. Now we're going to try the same process, but with polynomials. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. We're going to put that on the outside. Now you're going to want to keep yourself as neat as possible for this particular problem. We're going to start just like we asked. 12 goes into 15 how many times? 15 divided by 12, that's 1 full time. We are going to do x squared divided by x. X squared divided by x is x. So we're going to put x on the top. Now be careful, you want to keep everything organized. I'm going to put my x above 5x because this is 5x to the first and this is x to the first. So we're staying neat. Now you're going to take the x up top and you're going to multiply. You have x times x is x squared. And then x times 2 is 2x. Using long division, we subtract, but we know now that when subtracting, you need parentheses. So when you subtract, x squared minus x squared is 0. 5x minus 2x is 3x. You're going to bring down the next term. And we're going to repeat the process. So now we have 3x divided by x. 3x divided by x is 3. So I'm going to put a plus 3 up top. Notice how 3 doesn't have a variable, and I'm putting it above the 6, which also doesn't have a variable. Now I'm going to multiply. 3 times x and 3 times 2. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. And we're going to subtract. You need the parentheses there. 3x minus 3x is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. That's great. There's no remainder. Your answer comes out up top. So our answer is x plus 3. So as some vocabulary, the dividend is the number or the term that is being divided. The divisor is the number or term you are dividing by. The quotient is the answer you obtain when dividing. So, for example, if we had 12 divided by 3 is 4. 12 is the dividend. 3 is the divisor, and 4 would be the quotient. Now, a factor is something that divides into a polynomial or a number evenly. In other words, there are no remainders. So in the case above, 3 is a factor because we could divide 12 by 3. We know that 3 times 4 is 12. And a remainder is the number or term left over when dividing. We're going to try one more example together. They want you to determine the quotient using long division, and they want us to express our answer in the form, oh, it got cut off. I'm going to rewrite this part up top. The form Q of A equals R of A over D of A. Now, what this means is they want the quotient, as in your answer, plus remainder over divisor. And usually when you see this terminology, it means you will have a remainder in your answer. So we're going to start it up using long division. We have, I'm going to actually change my pen color. We have 3x squared plus 8x minus 4. We're dividing by the divisor, which is x minus 2. We are going to start this process by dividing my first two terms. So I have 3x squared divided by x, which is 3x. Now that is 3x to the first. I'm going to put it above 8x to the first because you want to keep yourself organized. Now we're going to multiply. We have 3 times x is 3x squared. And we have 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. We are subtracting. We are using parentheses to be correct. 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0. They cancel out. They always should. 8 minus negative 6. That is a double negative. 8x minus negative 6x will be 8x plus 6x. So that is going to be 14x. And we're going to bring down the next term. And we will repeat the process. Now we have 14x divided by x. That is 14. 14 is a constant. I'm going to put it above my constant of negative 4. And we multiply. 14 times x is 14x. 14 times negative 2 is negative 28. We put parentheses when we subtract. 14 minus 14 is 0. Those should always cross out. Now you have negative 4 minus negative 28. That's negative 4 plus 28, which is going to give me 24. Now, how do I know I'm done? This is why we line up our variables up top. Because once you get to the end right here, see how there's nothing after the negative 4 column? You know you're done. And what is left over is going to be your remainder. So this is our quotient. This is our remainder. And this out front is our divisor. The problem says put your answer as quotient Q, 3x plus 14, plus the remainder, which is 24, over the divisor of x minus 2. The reason we write it like that is because the remainder was 24, and we couldn't divide it by x minus 2, so we can't get rid of the denominator. Anyway, I hope this helps. This piece right here, this is just side work. You don't actually have to show that. But there is a final question. It is x minus 2 a factor of 3x squared plus 8x minus 4? Remember, a factor is when you can divide evenly. So we couldn't divide evenly. We had a remainder. We are going to say no because there was a remainder. It is short. It is simple. Don't write paragraphs in this class. Or if it did divide evenly, you would say yes, because there is no remainder. I hope this helped.